everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Hey, it's Sunday afternoon. We're going to watch the Seahawks here in a little while. I think they play at 5 o'clock Sunday Night Football. Go Hawks. Wow, what a weekend it's been for football games. I don't know that I can ever remember this many games that meant that much to so many teams. So holy cow, hopefully your team did well. We're going to do Moink Balls today. It's one of my all-time favorite football foods. Meatballs, hence the Moo, wrapped in bacon, hence the Oink. And then we're going to season them, glaze them with barbecue sauce, put them on the smoker, and crisp them up. So they're real easy to do. You better make a double batch, though, because these things go quick. They make great leftovers. So stay tuned, and I'll get these things prepped up for you here in a second. Okay, let's get to assembling these Moink Balls. I've already got a couple of them done. It's pretty tough stuff. We're just going to take a piece of bacon and wrap around here. And what I decided to use today is I have this, actually it's a vegetable basket that it's from Charbroil. And what I like about this is I can brown it on one side and then flip the whole pan over and brown it on the other side. So I'm just going to take a meatball. These are homemade. I'll put the recipe for these up above. They're delicious. These are garlic parmesan ones. Wrap it around. These are half pieces of bacon. And I took my toothpicks and cut them in half. Be really careful when you do this because not a lot of the toothpick shows. So you certainly wouldn't want anybody to bite into one of those. So I'll show you another one here. Tough stuff. Wrap, wrap-a-roo, technical term. Kind of find where the joint is, and so on. So I'll get the rest of these done here in a sec, and then I'll come back and we'll get them seasoned up. Okay, a friend of mine made me some rub the other day. Greg, thanks for that. He also made me some barbecue sauce I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to go along, and honestly, I don't know what all's in this. You really don't want to go with a rub that's very heavy in salt because you're going to get salt from the bacon. So I'm going to go very sparingly. I did take a little wet finger test, and this stuff is amazing with the depth of seasonings. So ton of flavor. I think this is going to come out good, but I'm going to go real light with it until I see what I get. I have a disposable pan underneath here just to help with the mess. So now I'm going to turn these over, season the other side. I'm not going to make you watch that. Stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got these Moink Balls all seasoned up. Again, I'm really kind of excited about trying out this basket because I usually like to cook bacon halfway through and then turn it over. So with this, I'm simply going to close it. And then when it gets halfway done, I'll just flip the whole basket over. It's really good for veggies and whatnot. So we'll see how this comes out. So I'll see you out here at the grill here in a little bit. I am going to cook these at 300 degrees. And I'm guessing it's going to take between an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see what we get once we get out there. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, Angus is nailed at 300 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and get these on. I'm just going to set them right here in the middle. I am going to leave them on this pan just to help from some of the mess. It won't hurt anything, but just saves me some cleanup. After 20 minutes, I'm going to spin them around, and then another 20 minutes, spin them again, and then we'll glaze them. So we'll see here in a few minutes. Stay tuned, and this is going to be awesome. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I'm going to check these really fast. Probably the biggest rule in barbecue is if you're looking, you ain't cooking. So I'm going to open this and shut it as fast as I can. I'm just going to rotate this around. Keep in mind these meatballs are already cooked, so I'm not going for an internal temp. They're already safe. I just want to crisp the bacon. So we'll do this real quick. Boom. I don't have any feeling in my fingers anymore from doing this very thing. The bacon's starting to cook up. Another 20 minutes, what I'm going to do is invert that pan. And then 20 minutes after that, we're going to give these things a bath in some barbecue sauce. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay. It's been another 20 minutes, total of 40 minutes. This is starting to look good. I doubt if you can see that. I am going to go ahead and flip this over now, like so. Give it another spin. Let these things kind of get crispy on the other side. And in about another 20 minutes, we'll go ahead and give them a dunk in some barbecue sauce. We'll see you here in a few minutes. Okay, it's been a total of an hour now, and I do want to go ahead and dunk these meatballs in this barbecue sauce. My friend Greg, in addition to giving me his rub, also gave me some of this sauce. So I found the best way to put this on appetizers is to just dunk them in a bath. So as you can see, I have a bowl here. I'm just going to open up the basket. Once again, this basket is handy for just flipping things over. I'm going to go ahead and take these meatballs and just give them a little dunkaroo, technical term. Put them back in the basket, and yeah, it gets them nice and coated. So I have to say, you know, this this barbecue sauce is, I buy a lot of barbecue sauce, and I have to say this is some of the best pro level stuff I've ever eaten. So thanks again, Greg, for giving me this. I'm going to roll these things around, get them back in the basket, and probably give them one more flip, and we'll get them back on. I don't know. We'll probably cook them for another 20 minutes. I like to leave them on the smoker to set the sauce once you get it on there, so it kind of firms up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and close the basket up now, give it one last flip, take them inside. We'll give them a taste here in a minute, and we'll see what we get. Stay tuned. This is going to be awesome. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm not going to eat one of these. I mean, I may have already eaten two of these, but I'm not going to force you to watch me eat these. They're delicious. The bacon came out just right. Be really careful with the toothpicks because they're broken in half, so they don't stick out very much. So you don't want someone biting into one of those. And Greg, thank you so much for the rub and for the sauce. I'm telling you, I buy a lot of rubs and sauces. I spend a lot of money on rubs and sauces. This is some of the best I've ever had. I mean that with all sincerity. I'm not sponsored. I don't make anything from this, but dude, good work. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're so inclined. Go Hawks, and we'll see you next time.